channel, or if you're new here, hello, welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for stopping by. If you watched my last vlog, I mentioned that we have a lot going on. We have my brother's wedding coming up. There was a lot of shopping going on, but in the last week or so, the pandemic here has gotten worse than anywhere else in the world, and it's really crazy. There's a lot of people dying, and there's a lot of cases every single day. And so now the government here has decided that we're going into a full lockdown, and so we're heading into a 2-week full lockdown tomorrow. It's not fun because I was very excited to come here and see my friends and do things, and it really is sad that there's so many people dying, and there's really no other way to control it but enforce a lockdown. So also a little bit worried about the wedding and how that's going to happen, but hopefully this lockdown does something good and the cases reduce. It is Sunday today when I'm starting this. I don't know how good these are for you, but I just find it so satisfying to peel these off and see all of my blackheads and whiteheads come off on this.
I got the perfect outfit, but I don't plan to wear it unless you're gonna tear it right off my bottom, bury it. Sometimes we might get upset and say some things we regret, but if you come and get it, we can make the fight worth it. I know I get an attitude, but when we made you call it cute, just let me take it out on you till I got nothing left to prove but gratitude.
Okay, I just showered, washed my hair. It feels amazing. I realized that I haven't really done a morning skincare routine on here. I have a nighttime skincare routine on one of my vlogs. I thought I'd show you guys. It is pretty simple. It's 4 steps. So yeah, let's do that. I first dry my face completely, and then I use the CeraVe vitamin C serum. As you can see, I pretty much squeezed everything out of it. I think I'm gonna get 2 more uses out of this. I'm on my face. And while that is getting absorbed, I just use the good old Vaseline on my lips because my lips get really dry, and I find that this really keeps them hydrated for a really long time. I go in with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost gel cream for my face. Now before this, I used to use the CeraVe. I think it was a green bottle. It was a hydrating one because I have extremely dry skin, especially when I wash my face or right out of the shower. So I found that the CeraVe was actually making my skin look oily, and I hate that, but I still need intense moisturization. And so this Neutrogena one has been working really well. I love the consistency. It's like water, but it's still really hydrating. So I'm very generous with this because even if you put a lot in, it's so light that it just feels like a gel on your face, which I love. It always feels amazing once I'm done with that. It feels like it's very cooling on my skin. I love this moisturizer. I think I'm gonna stick with this one. Every time I wash my hair, I like to put a serum in. I have very frizzy, wavy hair naturally. I usually straighten it every 3 or 4 days to keep it straight because I just feel like it's a lot more manageable like that, because otherwise it's super frizzy. Here I've been using this one. It's the L'Oreal Professional Primrose Oil Liss Unlimited Serum, and this is especially for frizzy hair with a lot of flyaway. This is actually my mom's, but I started using it when I came here, and honestly I think I'm gonna bring a bottle of this with me because first off, it smells divine. It smells of rose and sandalwood. Last step, and this is perhaps the most important, and I'm in no way good or disciplined with this, although try to be. Sunscreen. I use this one by Elta MD. I use the SPF 44 tinted sunscreen. So sometimes when I'm going out and I don't want to put foundation on, I'll just use this. I also want to try and be more disciplined about using this every single day. And that was my morning skincare routine. Pretty simple, right? All of the products I used are linked in the description box. And if you have any questions, of course, leave a comment.
1 minute you can drive me mad.
Island's power comes from this here rock thing that turns the water black, dripping everywhere. It can do impossible things. bring a loved one back to life, turn him into a black-eyed zombie like it did my daughter.
You're gonna tear it right off my bottom, bury it. Sometimes we might get upset and say some things we regret. But if you come,
Nobody knows, nobody knows.
you make the fighting worth it. We can make the fighting worth it. We can make the fighting worth it. We can make it. 'Cause making up ain't hard to do. The second I'm in front of you, you done put me in the mood. And I wonder if you like it. I got the perfect outfit, but I don't plan to wear it unless you.
Guys, it is Monday morning and this is what I'm wearing. This dress is like super flowy. It's one of my favorite dresses. I've actually worn it on repeat. I'm feeling really motivated today. I just did my makeup. I'm gonna film a couple reels. I actually also just filmed a sit down video and I also took some self-timer photos in this. I actually post a lot of real-time content on my Instagram and on my Instagram stories. So if you don't follow me there, this is my handle. I'm actually making a lot more reels now that I have some time. I am gonna get to work and I will see you guys later. Before this, set the camera, go back to sleep, and then wake up for this vlog again. Good morning.
I love the way she calls. Whoa, these days it's not easy.
Good morning. It is Wednesday today. This week seems to be going really slow for some reason. I've been going very up and down with the way I feel recently. I feel fortunate to be able to be at home, be comfortable, but it also affects me. And so yesterday I just didn't feel like recording anything, and so I didn't. I'm very excited today. Like I said, I have these very up and down days where one day I'll wake up and I'll do like a bunch of things and I'll film and I'll make reels and I'll do all of that, and then other days I'm just like sitting on the couch and just don't want to do anything. Yesterday I actually got a very exciting package. So if you watched my last vlog, you might remember that I went to this Indian designer expo thing, and I told you guys that I didn't really end up buying anything from there, which I lied. I actually did end up buying an outfit from there. It was basically going to be customized to my size and everything, and so it took a while to get here. Very excited to unbox it with you guys. That's another thing though that I'm kind of sad about, that weddings in India are pretty big. Like my brother's wedding was supposed to be the end of May, but given the current circumstances and the restrictions, I don't know how it's going to affect the wedding. We're pretty on the fence about it. We're still deciding if we should just call it off and maybe push it to a later date, which kind of put a damper on my wedding shopping excitement. But whatever, I'm excited that this outfit's come and I'm gonna try it out. The other thing that's been going on, I've just been eating a lot of really good homemade food, and then I'm working New York hours at my regular day job, and I've also been doing a lot of like reading. Other book that I read this week, actually I started it last week but I just finished it this morning, is this one. It's called Circe. It's a great book if you enjoy like fantasy, Greek mythology, stories. I really like this book because when I'm reading stories, these images just form in my head, and so it's like a fairy tale playing in my mind. It really connects a lot of the Greek mythological short stories that you've read and things like that. So maybe let me just read like the cover. The daring, dazzling, and highly anticipated follow-up to the New York Times bestseller The Song of Achilles that brilliantly reimagines the life of Circe, formidable sorceress of the Odyssey. In the house of Helios, god of the sun and mightiest of the Titans, a daughter is born. But Circe is a strange child, not obviously powerful like her father, nor viciously alluring like her mother. Turning to the world of mortals for companionship, she discovers that she does possess power, the power of witchcraft, which can transform rivals into monsters and menace the gods themselves. Threatened, Zeus banishes her to a deserted island, where she hones her occult craft, tames wild beasts, and crosses paths with many of the most famous figures in all of mythology, including the Minotaur, Daedalus and his doomed son, Icarus, the murderous Medea, and of course, wily Odysseus. But there is danger too, for a woman who stands alone, and Circe unwittingly draws the wrath of both men and gods, ultimately finding herself pitted against one of the most terrifying and vengeful of the Olympians. To protect what she loves most, Circe must summon all her strength and choose once and for all whether she belongs with the gods she is born from or the mortals that she has come to love. With unforgettably vivid characters, mesmerizing language, and page-turning suspense, Circe is a triumph of storytelling, an intoxicating epic of family rivalry, palace intrigue, love and loss, as well as a celebration of indomitable female strength in a man's world. That was a mouthful, but I love this book. Yeah, pick it up, read it, let me know what you think. Now, let's unbox the outfit that I got yesterday. Oh my god, it is here! So this is the blouse, which goes on top like this. This is the back. Isn't it the prettiest? Like, I can't wait to try this out. Okay, so this is like the lehenga or the bottom part, which is basically like a skirt. So this outfit is basically supposed to be like a sari, which I'll insert a picture here of what a sari is. But this is like a modern take on a sari, and they've combined like the concept of a lehenga or a skirt and then a sari. Might need to get my mom to help with this because I know nothing about saris. Okay, so this is the blouse. Very disappointed because it doesn't really fit me. The skirt kind of doesn't fit me, it's very loose. But we're gonna get that all fixed and then it should be better. This is the back, really love it. So this is supposed to be like a sari, but it really isn't. It's like a twist between a sari and a lehenga. So in a sari we usually have this thing which goes over your shoulder like that. So we have this, but then this really is just attached to the skirt. I don't know if you guys can see. Really like the color. Just need to fix some things up and then this should be good. What do you think? This can basically, like I was saying, be styled multiple ways. You can just drape it this way, or I can, it's a little tough with one hand, but I can do this and it goes back with this just staying here. So yeah, that is a quick look at my outfit. I will show you guys again once it's like fitted so it looks better, but yeah, this is what we're working with for now. Actually 12 a.m. already and I've done nothing, so I'm gonna start getting to work now and probably like edit a video that is going up tomorrow.
Wait for you, no, I won't wait for you to come back. I won't wait for you, no, I won't wait for you to come back.